You know what's funny? If you're an enemy of the parent sequence, you're considered a write-off. You're not an enemy, you're not a nemesis, you're not an adversary, you're not a danger to society. No, you're a write-off. Just a write-off, you know, just I'm costing them so much expense that they can essentially just write me off as a tax exempt or something. I don't know. Anyways, what's up, fellas? How's it going? Happy New Year's to everyone watching. I hope everyone's having a great time, a great moment. I know some people are still celebrating, some have already gone to bed, or they've already they've already dealt with their New Year's baloney. Whatever you want to call it. But for some people like myself, we're still enjoying the day. Everything's going well so far. For me, at least. I was able to celebrate New Year's with my family. And some close friends, of course. So we all had a great moment, a great time. And what are we doing today? So, as I said, I wanted to do something for New Year's, and I just couldn't think of it. What I had planned was to do a live sortie in the stream, in the last stream that I've had, and I actually did record it. Unfortunately, the gameplay audio did not get recorded, so it was just the footage and me talking, and of course, you know, all the different alerts playing that I have in my stream. That did not sit well with me. I was not happy with that. So I was still working on it, but then I thought, you know what? I think I'm just gonna play the entire sortie from the first mission to the third. I think that's good enough for now. Honestly, I do apologize that it's not something special. It's just a sortie. But instead of just doing the last mission, I'm doing all of them. So this will be a longer video regardless. So I do apologize for that. But for those who actually do enjoy longer videos, there you go. Either way, I wanted to make this video also as a Happy New Year's salute to everyone. I know for a lot of people, it's been a tough year. Trust me, I know the stakes have been way high this past year, and a lot of changes, a lot of sacrifices were necessary. But you know, there's nothing wrong with that. As long as you're persevering and pushing forward to make the next day even better, that's what matters. You know, we will all have trouble. We're all gonna have situations that's gonna make us quit, give up very, very easily. But the trick is to fall, but get back up. You know, if you fall, that's fine, but you need to get back up. You can't give up that easily. Life will be hard for everyone. No one is an exception. Now, of course, I know some people are going to say that rich people and those who are in higher classes, they all get the benefits. They're all human. We all go through something one way or another. Maybe not at the same degree as the next person, but we will all have some situation that can eventually break us. And even if it does break us, that's okay. What matters is that we remember that we are human and we can persevere. What matters is that you just keep going. You keep fighting in life. But with that said, I'm getting all preachy now. I just hope everyone's having a lovely start to the year. Funny enough, I just got finished with trying to fix our washing machine because it would not drain the water. Like, the water would go in, but once the water is in, it would not go out, and we're just left with, well, a bunch of dirty water. And it won't drain out, so the machine says, Yeah, sorry, we can't open the door because there's a bunch of water inside. And if you were to open me, the water would flood out. So, no thank you, I'm not gonna open the door. And for a bit, I did not understand that. I was trying to open the door. I'm glad they have that in place because me being as dumb as I am would have just probably ripped the door open, not only breaking the washing machine, but also flooding the living room. I gotta think sometimes. But yeah, I was essentially diagnosing the washing machine. I had a friend of mine, or like sort of a relative of mine, come over and help me out with that because he has better how do I say this? He has better experience with repairing a lot of appliances. When push comes to shove, we always go to him. He knows what he's doing. But thankfully, I was there around to help him out and hopefully also get some experience, just in case something happens in the future, and I'll at least know how to react when the time comes. But yeah, he was there. He took a look at it, and it seems that the motor is not working. There's a motor at the bottom that's just not doing anything. And well, yeah, that motor is essentially what drains out the water, and it just wasn't draining. So of course you're gonna have all that water there, which is pretty unfortunate, but you know, that's how things work sometimes. Or I guess in this case, that's how things break. We're going to look for a part, a replacement. Hopefully it will work once it comes in. Hopefully that's all that's needed. If not, then we'll take a closer look at it. But that's the only thing that we've seen wrong with the machine. Nothing else has... There has been no other problem with the machine. But anyways, let's move on to the next part of the sortie. You'll probably notice some sort of cut here. And that's because I had to put the video on pause. I had to step out for a bit. But just by pausing the OBS recording, I can... I don't have to worry about the editing as much in the end. So here is exterminate, right? Yep, exterminate. We should be making quick work out of this with my Amprix. And of course, things always go against us when we're trying to get something done in a certain amount of time. But it's okay. It's alright. I've already said this is going to be a longer video. What else can I talk about? I've already talked about my problems with the washer, but that's gonna be fixed eventually. Oh yes, so this may come as bad news to some people or just regular news to others, but I'm gonna have to put my streaming on hold for a little while. I'm gonna start up my college courses very soon, and I'm gonna have 3 classes, meaning they're gonna require quite a bit of my time. Because of that, I can't really invest too much time in streaming and or any other thing that I probably want to do as a hobby. Now, of course, I will be playing Warframe to time. I still, you know, it's not all work and all play for me. I do like having fun, but I'm gonna dedicate a lot of my free time to my school because I'm a little over halfway done with my progress. And if anyone were to ask how many classes I have left, I can't answer that. It's not really, that's not really an answer you can, I'm sorry, that's not a question you can really answer, because for me it's not the amount of classes I need, it's just overall the amount of progress that I require to get my degree. So it's not like, yeah, after 10 classes you'll be done. No, it's more like after your requirements have been satisfied, then you can graduate. And that varies. And it's always hard to describe it to someone. I'm not sure how to put it. Other than, I don't know. Because, like, I would have to calculate how many classes would satisfy this requirement, how many classes would satisfy this other requirement, so on and so forth. Wow, I cannot speak. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, I need to regain my composure here. It's a very difficult question to answer because for me, it's not the amount of classes, it's the amount of requirements that need to be satisfied. And each requirement has its own set number of credits that we need. And each class has its own amount of credits that they provide. So it's not like after 3 classes I'll be done. No, it's I think I got my point across. So it's not an easy question for me to answer, but I know I am nearly halfway done, or a little over halfway done. And I want to get out of this school baloney as soon as possible. So I'm going to be dedicating a lot of time to my studies. And I'll still be playing Warframe. I'll still be playing video games. You know, I'm still a gamer at heart. But as for streaming, that's going to be on hold for a good portion of at least the first year. Sometimes I tell myself if it's possible, I can maybe take some, you know, maybe an hour or two just to stream for a bit, just to say hello to people. But that's not always the case. And I hear the demo list somewhere. Where is it? I hear you. Unarmed. Oh, shoot. Okay. Get him. Get him. No. Jeez, okay. Okay, anyways. I guess they don't want to protect that. They don't want to protect that conduit. That's fine. I'm sorry. We are in the last mission now, so that's pretty good. But anyways, yeah, I'm gonna be doing my best to just focus on my studies. And if I find time to stream, maybe I will. I most likely will. However, it's no longer a priority for me because, well, I gotta be smart. My studies are important. I don't know if they're okay. I don't think they're they don't want to. I don't think they want to finish the mission. I got lemonade as well. Let's go to another group. Now, I am aware I don't have good enough weapons. I'm gonna switch that very quick. I'm switching to my Kuva comb. The Kuva comb has come in clutch so far, so I'm sticking with it. Let's go back to the disruption here. Oh, we need an assault rifle. Okay, I did not know that, but that's okay. We can swap over to what was it? Was it the Soma Prime? I think so. I forgot which weapon I had that was actually good for this. I think it was the Soma, but it's okay. But anyways, okay, so I'm doing my best to juggle a lot of things in my head right now, while also trying to provide some content and at the same time give out like information which is not that easy, believe it or not. Even though I have been doing this for 100 episodes, my brain can still get caught up in a gear wheel as it's processing. But anyways, I've said Happy New Year's. I'm just recapping everything that I've said. In the end, I hope everyone's having a wonderful day. I'm thankful to have a family that does care about me. And this is not a slight to other people who probably are alone. No, I'm sure there's someone out there that cares about you. But as for me, I'm just happy with how everything is at the moment. Sure, I'm going through a lot of troubling moments. Like, school is not the only reason I'm not gonna be streaming soon. I have other problems, but they're not, it's not something I need to really talk about. I just know that because I have a lot of things going on, I'll have to put a hold on streaming, but I'll be okay. I'll be alright. I still love Warframe. We're still going to be playing it. I'll still be taking care of the clan. I'll still be trying my best to recruit more people. The offer still stands. If you want to join my clan, it's open. Just let me know in the comments. Or however you can reach me. And I'll think of a few ways. Because I would say Discord, but there's a weird thing with my Discord that I have a specific emote in my name, and unless you actually search for that emote, you won't be able to find me. Okay, there we go. It's a emote of a pancake. So if you were to put in Iggy Boy, Iggy, IGGY, BOI, and then put the pancake emote, you will probably be able to find me online. But I don't know if that would work. I don't know how that would actually function. So the best way to do it is just to leave a comment here in this video. I'll read through the comments and I'll look for your just put in your in-game name in the comments, and I'll search for you myself. I hear the demo list. I don't see it. There you are. Look at this. I'm doing all this damage. Get him! There we go. Oh, geez. This is actually kind of thrilling. When we see the enemy get to the destination and they're just so close to ruining everything. What sucks is that this requires 8 conduits to be completed. But it's okay, we'll get it done. It's just, I guess last time we just didn't have a good setup for everything. And I don't have that great of a setup either, but it's something for now. What else do I want to talk about? I am keeping an eye on the demo lists here. Those shockwaves actually make it annoying because you get a pretty hefty knockback that just almost immobilizes you for a good 5-6 seconds. It's annoying, but okay. It's alright, we'll get it done, we'll get it done. But I want everyone to actually let me know, what did you do for your New Year's Eve, I guess I should say. I'm sure New Year's Day has been good for the majority of the people. But usually the New Year's Eve is where the party actually happens. So what did you do? Did you actually travel to like a family get together? Did you go on a trip? Did you get to enjoy some time out from work? Did you have to work on New Year's Eve? If so, I'm sorry. I'm sorry about that, because I have been in that situation before, especially with shops that are 24/7. They have no exception whatsoever to any sort of break. Like, they have to be open 24/7, and it does suck. So if that's the case, do let me know. Like, how has your New Year's Eve and New Year's Day been? And you can go in full detail. Don't spare any information. Let us know. I know I'm doing a lot of talking, but to be honest, that's just the nature of the beast. Like, I have to think up of something. What else? What else can I talk about here? We gotta look for the other demo list. Ah, yes. So, speaking of not being able to stream for a while, I'll also most likely put a hold on YouTube videos. And as much as it hates me to say that, it's just a reality of the situation. Trust me, I do not hate making these videos. I love them. I enjoy every video that I make. And sometimes I do get a bit of burnout, but I can work through it. Like, it's fine. After I record a video, I feel good. I feel alright. But it's gone to a point where I just have a little bit of time for anything. And that includes recording the videos. Now, of course, I'm playing video games, so you would think, well, just play video games and record while you're just record while you're playing, and there you go, you can upload that. The thing is, it wouldn't be the same. It really wouldn't be the same. As easy as that would sound, it's easy. Yes, it is. But I wouldn't have the same quality as I do right now, which, yeah, you know, there's not really much quality to speak of in the first place. But it just would be worse. Like, I'm actually focusing on how the video is coming out right now. But, you know, during other moments, I can probably ignore the fact that I'm recording, but it just wouldn't be the same. I'm sorry. It's hard to explain. I would need to do a full rundown as to how my mental process works. But anyways, in short, I will need to take a lot of time to myself, to my studies, and to everything that's just going on right now in my life. Because of that, I'm gonna have to put both streaming and recording videos on hold, which I hope it's okay for many of you. I mean, I haven't seen a comment. I haven't seen a single comment today, so I'm guessing that everyone's okay with it. There we go. Now we're done. So I'm assuming that I'm pretty sure no one's gonna miss these videos. I still love them. I still love making them. So that's why I always continued, even though there was not really any feedback other than, you know, a few likes and a bunch of views, which I do appreciate. But because of how things are right now, I'm just gonna have to put a hold on things. Unfortunately, I won't be able to continue with the Suits RPG game, nor will I be able to do anything related to any other future RPGs. But I do hope that in the future, at some point, I may return. Because, by the way, we got a kit gun rivet mod. That's that's how we're gonna finish this off. All right, cool. I'll take it, no problem. I love making these. I love making these videos. I've made 100 episodes, and I loved every single one. There have been a few in which the quality is questionable. I do agree. There's no doubt about that. But there's not one that I've regretted. I just enjoyed making them, and as sad as it may sound to myself, at least, I will have to put it on a pause for a little while. Because, well, I need to graduate, and there's a lot of business that requires my attention. But I'll still be around. I'll still be playing Warframe. Maybe I'll stream at some point for a few hours, but that's no longer going to be on the schedule. And I'll still be around in a way, one way or another. My Twitter is in the description, or I guess you could call it X, whatever you want to call it. It's in the description. My Discord server is also in the description. You can reach out to me one way or another. With that said, I'll still be around. I just won't be doing much work. My presence won't be online as much. With that said, thank you all so much for watching. Thank you for 100 episodes of Another Day, Another Anasa. Actually, you know what? I think, yeah, this guy. I'm sorry I haven't mentioned it. Maybe I did mention it in the past, but I believe this is the guy, Toughcan, who came up with the line Another Day, Another NASA. I did explain the story in a previous video. I'm not sure which one it is, but I did explain it. But I believe Toughcan is the one who thought of Another Day, Another NASA, and I thought it was appropriate for this kind of series. With that said, though, again, thank you all so much for watching. Happy New Year's. Be safe out there. Enjoy your fireworks. You know, as much as you want to enjoy them, just be careful, please. I've heard that there's already been a few incidents, and I'm like, really, guys? We just started the new year. Anyways, everyone, please have a great new year. Stay with your loved ones, stay in touch, and everyone stay safe. Stay safe.